Ladies and gentlemen, hello. This is Hamid Ibrahim Sarıkaya from Voice of Turkey. Today is 16th of October 2022 and this is the Voice of Turkey's English language transmission broadcasting from Ankara in the 19-meter band between 12:30 and 13:30 UTC on 15450 kHz to Europe. You can listen to us over the Turksat 3A and 4A satellites and on the internet at www.trt.net.tr through the Voice of Turkey link. Following the news, and the Voice of Turkey will present some programs and some music. Azerbaijan slams French leader, groundless, unacceptable Karabakh comments. Azerbaijan on Friday hit back at French leader Emmanuel Macron for his false and unacceptable comments on Baku's conflicts with Armenia. We strongly condemn and reject such statements. We do not see a possibility of France playing any role in normalization efforts between Azerbaijan and Armenia from now on, Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev said in a speech at a regional summit in Kazakhstan capital Astana. In a television interview earlier this week, Macron accused Baku and Russia for instigating deadly clashes on the Azerbaijan-Armenia border last month that claimed nearly 300 lives. The flare-up was the worst since 2020 conflict, with Azerbaijan liberated several cities, over 300 settlements and villages that were under Armenian occupation for decades. The two former Soviet republics have had tense relations since 1991, when Armenia occupied Nagorno-Karabakh, also known as Upper Karabakh, a territory internationally recognized as part of the Azerbaijan. Chinese president vows to take control of Taiwan. China's President Xi Jinping on Sunday opened the 20th National Congress of the Chinese Communist Party, shortly CPC, in Beijing by pledging to take control of Taiwan and advocating the one country, two system policy, according to state-run media. In a speech to nearly 2,300 party members at Beijing's Great Hall of the People, the Chinese president said resolving Taiwan question is a matter for Chinese, a matter that must be resolved by Chinese. We will continue to strive peaceful reunification with the greatest sincerity and the utmost effort, but we will never promise to re-announce the use of force, and we reserve the option to take all measures necessary. This is directing soulfully and interference by outside forces and the few separatists seeking Taiwan independence and their separatist activities. It is by no means targeting at our Taiwan compatriots, the state-run media quoted the president as saying. We have always shown respect and care for our Taiwan compatriots and work to deliver benefits to them. We will continue to promote economic and cultural exchange and cooperations across the strait, she said. Ukraine says over 1,600 settlements liberated since start of the war. Ukrainian forces have liberated a total of 1,620 settlements since the start of Russia war, the presidential office said on Friday, as country marked Defenders Day. In a post on Telegram, Kirill Tymoshenko, deputy head of president's office, said heroic resistance to reclaim occupied Ukrainian lands from Russian forces still continues. I congratulate everyone who defends Ukraine, and we remember everyone who gave their lives for Ukraine. Thank you. 1,220 settlements have already been liberated from Russian invaders, Tymoshenko said. Russia started its special military operation in Ukraine in February 24, which besides casualties has displaced millions and affected on global economy. Hungary like to claim a life every 30 seconds in East Africa, aid groups warn. One person is likely to die of hunger every 30 seconds between now and the end of the year in drought-ravaged East Africa, as the worst hit area hurtled towards famine, an international humanitarian agency warned on Friday. In a statement, Oxfam International said that the situation in Somalia, Ethiopia, and Kenya is deteriorating fast. In Somalia, it is the worst hunger crisis in living memory, with the number of people experiencing acute hunger already surpassing the number of affected in the famine on 2011, when more than 250,000 people died. Almost 1 of 6 people in Somalia are now facing extreme hunger, the statement said. Large parts of the region have suffered for failed rainy season, with a fifth likely to unfold the next time in 3 months, as climate change has decimated crops and forced catastrophic to abandon their traditional way of life, it added. And that was the news brought to you by the Voice of Turkey.